June 2021 for Gemini Risings is a big month of you suddenly awakening to your potential, specifically in your career. So a lot of realizations that are kind of like the rug is pulled out from underneath you and you realize what fucking matters. So if you're excited to dive into what this June holds for you, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss what the stars have in store for you. So before that, I do want to mention that Swan Bitcoin is the safest, easiest place to recurringly dollar cost average or buy into Bitcoin on a repeating basis. I love Swan. The team's awesome. I use Swan to buy in every month my own Bitcoin holdings. So if you want to check that out down below, you get $10 of free Bitcoin upon your first purchase. So yeah, use my ref link, help a girl out. If you don't know me, you do now. I'm Maren. Let's get into June. So this whole month, Saturn is going to be in your Aquarius 9th house. This is not new, but this is some caution or some troubles, delays in your 9th house of foreign travel and higher education, being square to Uranus, shock and upheaval, in your 12th house of internal, hidden mindset, meditation, very internal states. So it's like some of the delays or the caution that you're dealing with in your education or your travel plans is at odds with a desire to suddenly rebel and break free of mental blockages. Also, for most of this month, Mercury will be retrograde in your first house. As a Mercury-ruled person, and Mercury being in your first house retrograde, this is going to be a hell of a month for Mercury retrograde shit. Just letting you know, I say this as a Virgo sun who's also ruled by Mercury. So just double check contracts, try not to sign the most important things you can during this time, and double check, keep a sense of humor. So from the 4th to the 6th, we open up with Mars in your Cancer 2nd house of finances, opposite Pluto in your Capricorn 8th house of investments. So it looks like some trouble that you're having financially is caused by manipulation with someone that you're financially tied to, whether that is a banking institution or like someone else in your financial world. And then on the 10th, there's a solar eclipse in your Gemini 1st house. A new beginning, a new moon on steroids with your identity, who you are putting yourself out as in the world, that will really take place over the next 6 months. On the 13th to the 14th, the sun in your 1st house is squaring Neptune in your 10th house. Some confusion at work is leading you to be unsure about what kind of egoic, creative presence you want to put out into the world. You're kind of like, I don't know what I want to do for work, I'm not sure what my goals and plans are, and therefore my sense of self is not quite as strong in a particular direction as I might want it as. On the 21st, Venus in your Cancer 2nd house is trining Neptune in the 10th. So you're at least by the 21st definitely making money due to what you're doing in your work. I think even if you're unclear about the direction, you're doing something right financially. And then on the 22nd, Mercury stations direct. So Mercury retrograde ends, and from the 22nd onward, communication improves. From the 23rd to the 24th, Venus in your 2nd will then oppose Pluto in your 8th. Furthermore, this weird market manipulation, financial manipulation going on, where it looks like by the end of the month, you're making money, you're getting the things done, and you're still being manipulated by someone in a financial position to do so to you. On the 24th, we have a full moon in your Capricorn 8th house, an ending or a letting go of your 8th house of investments and financial ties to others. So maybe you're breaking free from dependence or just ties monetarily to someone else. Finally, we end the month on the 30th with Mars in your Leo 3rd house, opposite Saturn in your Aquarius 9th house. Some trouble going after education or trying to teach others if you're in an educational field. Yeah, inhibitions, like you have imposter syndrome for wanting to communicate or write or teach, caused by what you feel you need to achieve in the long term. You have imposter syndrome here for where you feel like you need to end up because it might seem like you can't get there if you're doing what you're doing now. If you have any thoughts around what this June holds for you coming up, anything in your chart that you want to share that's a little bit different or what you think this could manifest as, leave me a comment down below. Would love to hear how this is all showing up for you. And in the meantime, let's get out some of the tarot cards. Tarot card for Gemini Risings. We have the 7 of Pentacles, which is actually the Lord of Failure, or like someone who was unhappy with their creations. So I think this is dealing with your identity, that something about where you want to go professionally is like, I want to rethink where I'm headed with my personality and my identity. The Witch's Wisdom card that we have for Gemini Risings is Watchtower of the West, Autumn. So autumn is when things kind of go to rot or be let go, and I think that this is in tune with this new realization or new beginning with you, that there's a sense of leaves falling or letting go and building yourself up from the ashes. Otherwise, make sure that you like, subscribe, and let me know down below how you are feeling, what you are excited about for this June. Would love to hear from you as we get into the thick of eclipse season. So yeah, see you in the next one and take care.
You must be blinded by the lights. We came to shine here. Watch it look daytime in the night.